All right, you guys see my forehead right now? That is a crazy amount of sweat. I literally don't even sweat this much when I'm running cardio. Swear to God. But I'm demonstrating to you what happens when my stomach attacks my body. I have irritable bowel syndrome. Now, I take such good care of my diet and such good care of my regimen, I hardly ever see symptoms. So it's like I don't have irritable bowel syndrome. But the problem is I actually do have irritable bowel syndrome. So there, hold on, let me take my shirt off. I cannot, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. All right, I had to pretty much strip down and get naked. So my stomach out of nowhere becomes, see, it might happen again. My stomach out of nowhere becomes extremely upset. And it basically makes my body temperature skyrocket into the hot. Like, I can't explain to you how hot I get. Well, I can, because I just showed you how much sweat instantly came off my head. I just got out the shower too. I went from being completely dry, not a drop of sweat on my body, to that much sweat dropping off my head, and then my clothes soaked in sweat. I have to completely change my clothes now. And then what happens is, after my body regains control of the nausea, all the sweat is still sitting on my body. So then I get extremely cold and my body temperature slingshots the opposite direction. And now that's what you're seeing me experience, is a shiver attack. And I get extremely fucking cold, to the point where I have to get near something warm to warm me up. And it's like a psychotic slingshot effect that your body does on its internal temperatures. Now, if you have irritable bowel syndrome or any type of Crohn's disease or stomach issues, you're probably gonna go through something pretty similar. And it's just such a crazy experience that when someone goes through it for the first time, like I did back when I first got irritable bowel syndrome, it's like, it's just so intense. It's not something you think your stomach could cause, but it does. And that's all because of your parasympathetic nervous system, or your enteric nervous system, which is the nervous system inside of your intestinal lining that has a mind of its own. That's why parts of your body can move without you telling them to, because your parasympathetic nervous system will force it to move. Sorry, I'm having trouble talking because I'm fucking freezing. But basically, that's a small episode where the nausea goes away. But when it's super serious, the sweat attack happens, and then I throw up for like a certain amount of time, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And then after I'm done throwing up, then the shiver attack happens. And then that'll usually happen for like 5 or 6 cycles, lasting like 6 to 7 hours. Now, thank God, hopefully this isn't one of those. I think I just either ate something wrong this morning or yesterday, and I've got too much air in my system or something, because the nausea has subsided and now I'm in the shiver stage. But I thought I would just show that to you guys, because trying to explain that to someone, they'll never really truly understand what I mean by my body goes into an insane freak out. So if that were to happen to me out in public, that's an issue, because in public, I can't strip my clothes off and I have nothing to make me warm. So I would essentially get soaked in sweat head to toe in public to where I become soaked, and then I would go into a shiver attack where I can't do anything but just fucking basically have a seizure where I'm standing. It's so bizarre, but it's the worst. All right, Hundo out.
A little video.
Yes, sir. Dude, that is so clean. So today's a high cardio day. I've got to get in there, get some treadmill action, some stair stepper action. Hopefully I'm gonna run at least 3 miles. So buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. buckle the fuck up. Also, today's workout is powered by, I don't even know how you say it, OWYN, plant protein, 35 grams, chocolate flavor. I rate that shit like a 6 out of 10. It's high, but it does got 345. The fuck am I saying? It's got 35 grams of protein, so that's approved. And then we got this Nugo Crunchy Peanut Butter Slim, 16 grams of protein. So altogether, that is 451 grams of protein. Can you add? Damn. So let's get it.
Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep. Some of you love sleep more than you love success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you've got to be willing to give up sleep. You got to be willing to work off for 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours. If you really want to be successful, some days you're going to have to stay up 3 days in a row. Because if you go to sleep, you might miss the opportunity to be successful. That's how bad you gotta want it. You gotta go days without, listen to me, you gotta want to be successful so bad that you forget to eat.
Freebeats.io.
You know, that's like the bottom. The untrimmed, obviously.
Hey, yes, sir. You already know what to do. Had to make a little stop for the homie Rob G. Rob G and Hundo.
Shut up.
Go back into fucking way back since the goddamn menu ramen and poke. He's gonna link up, smoke a little blunt.
Keep it kosher, keep it pushing.
Keep it kosher, keep it pushing. Oh my gosh, you guys. It is the morning after that lift, and I am feeling it. My foot. Literally, the muscle on the outside of my foot is like destroyed. It's annihilated. It's just like pure jelly. I cannot use it. It's like having a constant, what am I saying? It's like having a constant Charlie horse in the bottom of your foot that will not go away. Like at all times, my foot is cramping and it will not stop. I think it's because I ran 3 miles. I haven't been running at all. So running 3 miles out of nowhere, it's kind of been fucking my foot up. So I think it was already exhausted from, like the arch in my foot was already exhausted. And then I started doing bench. So sometimes when I bench, planting my feet on the ground, my feet are planted at an angle kind of, and it really stresses that muscle out on my foot as well. So after I got done benching, my shit was fucked. My foot would not like let loose. So I was like limping around the whole workout and I'm like, all right, I'll get through this. It has just been constantly cramped all night long for like hours now. So yeah, I'll keep you updated on that.
Hey, thanks for watching this. I sure do appreciate it, and hope you have a good one.